The used tractor market holds secrets that new equipment buyers will never understand. Machines built decades ago still outwork modern plastic-wrapped computers on wheels. Tractors that cost less than a new pickup truck deliver more value than six-figure show queens sitting in climate-controlled sheds. Today, we're counting down the 12 best used tractors you can buy today. Machines that combine proven reliability, affordable pricing, and parts availability that keeps them running indefinitely. From legendary American iron to rugged imports that refuse to quit, these tractors represent the smartest investments in agricultural equipment. Let's discover which machines deliver the best value for farmers, ranchers, and landowners who need equipment that works rather than impresses neighbors. Number 12. Belarus 510. Eastern European engineering gets dismissed by farmers who've never turned a wrench on Soviet-era machinery. But the Belarus 510 proves that rugged simplicity beats complexity every time. Built from the mid-1980s onward with a 4.75-liter four-cylinder diesel producing about 60 horsepower, the 510 represents utilitarian design taken to its logical extreme. This tractor features a 9-forward, 2-reverse gear transmission that provides adequate speed range for field work and transport without unnecessary complications. The Belarus tractor factory in Minsk produced hundreds of thousands of these workhorses for collective farms across the Soviet Union and Eastern Bloc nations, where reliability mattered more than comfort or sophistication. What makes the Belarus 510 special isn't sophistication. It's the opposite. Every component was designed for field repair by farmers with basic tools. The cast iron engine block could survive abuse that would grenade modern aluminum engines. Mechanical fuel injection required no electronics, no computers, no sensors that fail mysteriously. Hydraulic systems used simple open-center designs that mechanics understood intuitively. The 510 was built for collective farms, where downtime meant disaster and spare parts arrived months late if at all. That forced simplicity created tractors that farmers could maintain themselves using improvised parts and determination. The tractor's weight distribution and ground clearance suit diverse terrain from snow-covered fields to muddy spring conditions that challenged lighter equipment. The 510's affordability makes it attractive for operations needing backup equipment or starting farmers building fleets on tight budgets. Used examples often sell for prices that wouldn't buy decent used automobiles, yet they deliver decades of service when maintained properly. Parts availability has improved as importers recognize demand from budget-conscious farmers. The tractor's weight and power suit medium-duty applications, bush hogging, light tillage, hay operations, where finesse matters less than reliability and low operating costs. The simple gear transmission eliminates the expensive repairs that plague hydrostatic and power shift designs, while the mechanical fuel pump can be rebuilt on a kitchen table with basic hand tools. Number 11. Case IH Farmall 75C. Modern utility tractors depreciate faster than any agricultural equipment category, creating opportunities for smart buyers willing to purchase 3 to 5-year-old machines at fractions of new prices. The Case IH Farmall 75C, introduced in 2013 and still in production, represents this opportunity perfectly. Featuring a 3.4-liter 4-cylinder diesel producing 74 horsepower and a 12-forward, 12-reverse synchro shuttle transmission, the 75C delivers contemporary features at used equipment pricing. What sets the 75C apart is its combination of modern emissions-compliant engine technology with straightforward mechanical systems that avoid the complexity plaguing larger tractors. The synchro shuttle transmission allows direction changes without clutching, dramatically improving loader work efficiency. 12 speeds in each direction provide fine gradations for matching ground speed to applications. The 3-point hitch and power takeoff systems handle Category 1 and 2 implements, making the tractor genuinely versatile for diverse farm tasks. Case IH designed the 75C specifically for the utility tractor market, where versatility trumps specialization, creating a machine equally capable of loader work, mowing operations, light tillage, and implement duty. The tractor's hydrostatic power steering requires minimal effort even during tight maneuvers, reducing operator fatigue during extended loader sessions or precision implement work. Case IH incorporated electro-hydraulic hitch control that allows operators to adjust implement depth and draft sensing from the cab, rather than making manual adjustments between passes. The independent power takeoff engagement means operators can run implements without driving forward, proving invaluable for stationary applications. like operating wood chippers or grain augers. The 75C's wet disc brakes provide superior stopping power and longer service life compared to dry brakes common on budget tractors, while requiring minimal maintenance beyond periodic fluid changes. The platform design borrowed proven components from Case 1H's larger tractor lines, ensuring parts availability and dealer familiarity that smaller manufacturers cannot match. Case IH engineers balance the front-to-rear weight distribution to optimize loader performance while maintaining stability during transport and three-point hitch work. The optional cab features excellent visibility in all directions with large glass areas and narrow roof pillars that minimize blind spots during loader operations. The fuel-efficient diesel meets Tier 4 emissions standards without requiring the problematic diesel particulate filters and selective catalytic reduction systems that plague larger tractors. The instrument cluster provides essential information including fuel level, engine temperature, and hydraulic pressure, without the overwhelming digital displays that confuse operators accustomed to simpler equipment. The 75C's compact dimensions allow storage in standard farm buildings, while the tight turning radius facilitates maneuvering in confined spaces where larger tractors struggle. Used 75C tractors often come from rental fleets, municipal operations, or farmers upgrading to larger equipment after outgrowing starter tractors. These machines typically show reasonable hours and receive proper maintenance. Unlike abused farm equipment run into the ground, buyers can find examples with under 1,000 hours for 60 to 70% of new pricing, capturing massive depreciation savings while acquiring essentially new equipment. The 75C suits small acreage farmers, landscapers, and part-time operations needing reliable modern equipment without new equipment price tags. The enclosed cab with air conditioning and heating transforms operator experience compared to open station tractors, while the ergonomic controls and good visibility reduce fatigue during long workdays. Number 10. John Deere 4040. The Generation 2 John Deere tractors, introduced from 1977 through 1982, represented Deere's response to international harvesters' dominance in high horsepower farming. The 4040, produced from 1978 through 1982, featured a 7.6-liter six-cylinder diesel, producing 110 power takeoff horsepower. This tractor came standard with John Deere's quad-range transmission offering 16 forward speeds, with power shift optional for those wanting on-the-go shifting capability. The 4040 represented Deere's commitment to building tractors that could handle the increasingly large farms and heavy equipment that characterized American agriculture's evolution toward fewer, larger operations. What makes the 4040 legendary is its reputation for indestructibility. The engine featured forged internals, massive bearings, and conservative power ratings that left enormous reliability margins. Farmers routinely accumulated 10,000 hours without major overhauls, unthinkable with modern tractors. The SoundGuard cab provided unprecedented operator comfort with air conditioning, heat, and sound insulation that made 12-hour days tolerable. Hydraulic systems delivered ample capacity for heavy implements while maintaining the reliability John Deere built its reputation on. The tractor's weight and wheelbase provided stability when pulling heavy chisel plows and field cultivators, while the responsive steering and good visibility made it surprisingly maneuverable for its size. The 7.6-liter displacement provided tremendous low-end torque that allowed the 4040 to pull through heavy soil conditions without downshifting or losing momentum. John Deere's engineers specified oil coolers and oversized radiators that maintained optimal operating temperatures even during sustained heavy pulling in hot weather, preventing the overheating that plagued competitors' tractors. The quad-range transmission's gear spacing allowed operators to find the perfect speed for any application, while the optional power shift provided 8 on-the-go shifts within each range for maximum productivity. The 4040's fuel tank capacity of over 70 gallons meant operators could work full days without refueling stops that interrupted workflow and reduced efficiency. The Category 3 three-point hitch could lift over 8,000 pounds, handling the heaviest implements available during the tractor's production era. John Deere's engineers designed the rear axle and differential with components sized for tractors producing significantly more horsepower, creating durability margins that ensured decades of trouble-free service. The SoundGuard cab mounting system used rubber isolators that absorbed vibration and reduced noise transmission, creating an operator environment quieter than most pickup trucks of the era. The hydraulic remotes provided sufficient flow to operate multiple cylinders simultaneously, essential for running sophisticated implements like folding field cultivators or hydraulically adjusted chisel plows. The tractor's electrical system featured a heavy-duty alternator and robust wiring harness, designed to survive the harsh agricultural environment where moisture, dust, and vibration destroy lesser electrical components. The 4040's clutch was designed for 100,000 engagements, reflecting John Deere's commitment to building components that outlasted the tractor's expected service life, rather than requiring replacement at predetermined intervals. The 4040 dominated row crop farming throughout the 1980s, pulling cultivators, planters, and tillage equipment across millions of acres. Its size suited the era's typical farm scale perfectly, large enough for serious acreage, but small enough for versatility. Today, used 4040s remain highly sought after, commanding prices that reflect their legendary status. Well-maintained examples with reasonable hours sell for $20,000 to $30,000, representing significant investments, but delivering value through proven longevity. Parts availability remains excellent through Deere's vast dealer network, ensuring these tractors can be maintained indefinitely. Collectors and working farmers compete for pristine examples, driving prices upward while creating a robust market that validates the 4040's enduring value. Number 9. Massey Ferguson 260. Massey Ferguson built its global reputation on durable, affordable tractors that prioritized function over flash. The 260, produced from the 1980s onward, epitomizes that philosophy, featuring a 2.5-liter three-cylinder diesel producing 60 horsepower and an 8-forward, 2-reverse gear transmission. The 260 handles light to medium farm tasks with admirable efficiency and legendary fuel economy. What makes the 260 special is how effectively it delivers adequate performance without excess. 60 horsepower suits countless applications: mowing, raking hay, running small balers, pulling light tillage equipment, operating post-hole diggers, handling loader work. The three-cylinder engine burns remarkably little fuel, often achieving operating costs half what larger tractors consume. The simple gear transmission eliminates the complexity and expense of hydrostatic or power shift designs, while providing adequate speed range for varied work. The Perkins-built diesel engine achieves legendary reliability through conservative design and robust construction that forgives inadequate maintenance and heavy loads. Massey Ferguson engineered the 260 specifically for developing markets where simplicity, fuel efficiency, and field repairability mattered more than operator comfort or advanced features. The 260's compact size proves advantageous for operations with limited storage, farms with narrow gates or confined spaces, and applications where maneuverability trumps raw power. The tractor's modest weight minimizes soil compaction, while the relatively narrow width allows working between established trees and orchards, or navigating tight farmyards. Used 260 tractors flood markets worldwide, ensuring availability and competitive pricing. Examples with reasonable hours typically sell for $8,000 to $12,000, making them accessible to beginning farmers and small acreage operations. Number 8. John Deere 3020. John Deere's new generation tractors revolutionized American farming when introduced in 1960, and the 3020 represented the mid-range offering designed for diversified operations. Produced from 1964 through 1972, the 3020 featured a 3.9-liter four-cylinder diesel, producing 71 power takeoff horsepower. The tractor came standard with the synchro-range transmission offering 8 forward and 2 reverse speeds, with optional power shift for those wanting clutchless shifting. The 3020 shared the new generation's revolutionary design philosophy that prioritized operator comfort, ease of use, and modern styling alongside mechanical improvements. What made the 3020 significant was how effectively it served as a true utility tractor, equally capable pulling 4-row planters, running medium balers, handling loader work, or tackling light tillage. The 4-cylinder engine provided adequate power, while consuming less fuel than 6-cylinder designs. The tractor's modest weight, around 7,000 pounds, reduced soil compaction and improved fuel economy compared to heavier contemporaries. The operator station, while open and exposed by modern standards, offered good visibility and intuitive controls that made the tractor easy to operate. The hydraulic system provided adequate flow for contemporary implements, while maintaining the simplicity that allowed farmers to perform their own repairs and maintenance. The 3020's three-point hitch could lift approximately 3,000 pounds at the ball ends, adequate for the cultivators, planters, and tillage equipment that defined 1960s row crop farming. John Deere's engineers positioned the fuel tank under the hood rather than behind the operator, improving weight distribution and visibility while providing a flat platform for mounting optional cabs or canopies. The synchro-range transmission's partial synchronization allowed shifting between gears within each range without stopping, dramatically improving efficiency compared to earlier crash box designs that required complete stops for gear changes. The power shift option transformed the 3020 into a modern tractor for its era, providing hydraulic shifting that eliminated clutching during gear changes and allowed maintaining momentum through varying field conditions. The tractor's narrow front-end configuration proved ideal for row crop cultivation, allowing the front wheels to track between planted rows while rear wheels followed in tractor tire tracks from planting operations. The drawbar design incorporated adjustable lateral positioning and multiple height settings, ensuring proper alignment with implements and optimal load transfer for maximum pulling efficiency. The power takeoff system operated at the standard 540 revolutions per minute, ensuring compatibility with the vast majority of implements, while providing adequate power for balers, spreaders, and rotary mowers. The 3020's four-cylinder diesel achieved impressive fuel economy for its era, typically consuming 6 to 8 gallons during 10-hour workdays, compared to the 10 to 12 gallons that six-cylinder tractors burned. The open operator platform featured a comfortable seat with adjustable suspension and positioning, foot platforms positioned for natural leg placement, and hand controls arranged within easy reach without requiring awkward stretching. The tractor's turning radius of approximately 12 feet allowed efficient maneuvering at field ends and in confined farmyards, while the responsive steering provided precise control during cultivation work that demanded tracking exact rows. The 3020's versatility made it popular with row crop farmers, hay producers, livestock operations, and diversified farms needing equipment that could handle multiple tasks competently. Production exceeded 100,000 units during its 9-year run, creating large populations that ensure parts availability and used market presence. Today, restored 3020s command premium prices from collectors, but working examples with original paint and reasonable hours sell for $8,000 to $15,000. These tractors remain genuinely useful for small farms, providing proven reliability and low operating costs that newer equipment cannot match. Number 7. Kubota L2501. Compact utility tractors have transformed small acreage farming, and the Kubota L2501 represents modern engineering applied to traditional tasks. Introduced in 2014 and still in production, the L2501 features a 1.6-liter three-cylinder diesel producing 24.8 horsepower. Buyers can specify gear transmission or hydrostatic drive, with the latter proving popular for loader work and applications requiring frequent speed changes. What makes the L2501 exceptional is how thoroughly Kubota optimized every aspect for small farm efficiency. The compact dimensions, under 6 feet wide and 8 feet long, allow maneuvering in tight spaces, while the four-wheel drive provides surprising capability in challenging terrain. The Category 1 three-point hitch handles small implements perfectly, and the mid-mount power takeoff enables mounting belly mowers for maintaining pastures and lawns. The enclosed cab with heat and air conditioning transforms operator experience compared to open station tractors. Kubota's decades of compact tractor experience shine through in details like the responsive hydrostatic transmission, the smooth power steering, and the intuitive control layout that minimizes the learning curve for new operators. The loader attachment points and hydraulic quick disconnect couplers allow removing and reinstalling the front loader in minutes rather than the hours required on tractors lacking integrated loader mounting systems. Kubota engineered the L2501's turning radius to be exceptionally tight for its wheelbase, enabling navigation through narrow gates between orchard trees and around landscaping obstacles that larger tractors cannot negotiate. The diesel engine's three-cylinder configuration provides excellent fuel economy while delivering smooth power delivery without the vibration common in single-cylinder or two-cylinder compact tractor engines. The instrument panel displays essential information, including fuel level, coolant temperature, and hour meter in an easy-to-read format that doesn't overwhelm operators with unnecessary complexity. Kubota's attention to ergonomic details extends to pedal placement, seat positioning, and control spacing that accommodate operators of varying sizes without requiring constant adjustment. The tractor's low center of gravity and wide stance provide stability on hillsides and uneven terrain, while the differential lock ensures traction when one wheel encounters slippery conditions or loses ground contact. The L2501 suits hobby farms, small livestock operations, large residential properties, and landscaping businesses needing genuine tractor capability in compact packages. New pricing approaches $30,000 with cab and loader, but 3 to 5-year-old examples sell for $20,000 to $25,000, capturing initial depreciation while acquiring low-hour equipment. Kubota's legendary reliability means these tractors typically need only routine maintenance, minimizing operating costs. The growing used market ensures availability, and Kubota's extensive dealer network provides parts and service support. The tractor's fuel efficiency impresses owners accustomed to larger equipment, with the small diesel consuming just 2 to 3 gallons during full workdays. Number 6. New Holland 6056. New Holland's presence in developing markets created tractors engineered for durability under challenging conditions, and the 6056 exemplifies this approach. Produced from the 1980s onward, the 6056 features a 3.9-liter 4-cylinder diesel, producing 60 horsepower through an 8-forward, 2-reverse gear transmission. This tractor was designed specifically for markets demanding reliability, simplicity, and field-repairable construction. What makes the 6056 valuable is its combination of adequate power and bulletproof construction. The 4-cylinder diesel features indirect injection and conservative ratings that ensure long service life, even under heavy loads and inadequate maintenance. The gear transmission uses robust gears and bearings sized for abuse, while the clutch and hydraulic systems employ simple designs that mechanics understand intuitively. The tractor's weight and pulling power suit medium-duty applications, plowing, planting, cultivation, hay operations that represent mainstream farming worldwide. New Holland's engineers prioritized components that could be repaired in field conditions using basic tools, recognizing that farmers in target markets often lacked access to sophisticated dealer service facilities. The 6056's popularity in South Asian markets means parts availability remains excellent and pricing stays competitive. Used examples imported from Pakistan and India appear regularly in North American markets at prices ranging from $8,000 to $15,000 depending on condition and hours. These tractors prove ideal for budget-conscious farmers, operations needing backup equipment, or applications where simplicity trumps sophistication. The 6056 won't impress neighbors, but it will still be working when fancier equipment has been scrapped. Number 5. New Holland 480. The Fiat-built New Holland 480 represents Italian engineering adapted for global agriculture. Produced from the 1970s onward, the 480 features a 2.9-liter 3-cylinder diesel, producing 55 horsepower through an 8-forward, 2-reverse gear transmission. This tractor's compact dimensions and moderate power output created versatility that larger machines couldn't match, while maintaining durability that justified decades of service. Fiat's agricultural equipment division applied lessons learned, building tractors for Italy's small farms to create equipment suitable for similar operations worldwide. What makes the 480 special is how effectively it balances capability and efficiency. 55 horsepower handles substantial work, 3 bottom plows, 6-foot rotary cutters, medium hay equipment, loader applications, without the fuel consumption and maintenance costs of larger tractors. The 3-cylinder engine achieves remarkable fuel economy, often operating all day on less than 10 gallons of diesel. The compact wheelbase and tight turning radius allow maneuvering in confined spaces, while the 4-wheel drive option provides traction in challenging conditions. The tractor's simple mechanical construction means competent mechanics can rebuild entire systems using basic tools and patience. eliminating dependency on dealer service that can strand equipment for weeks, waiting for parts or technician availability. The 480 gained enormous popularity in developing markets, where its rugged simplicity and field-repairable construction proved ideal. Pakistani and Indian farmers adopted the 480 enthusiastically, creating massive installed populations that ensured parts availability and mechanic familiarity. Used examples sell for remarkably low prices, often under $10,000, for working tractors with reasonable hours. The 480 suits small farms, hobby operations, and applications where reliability and low operating costs matter more than modern features or operator comfort. Number 4. Massey Ferguson 385. Massey Ferguson's global presence created tractors engineered for universal appeal, and the 385 epitomizes this approach. Produced from the 1980s onward, the 385 features a 4.1-liter, 4-cylinder diesel producing 85 horsepower through an 8-forward, 2-reverse gear transmission. This tractor's combination of adequate power, simple construction, and field-proven durability made it popular across developing markets while remaining relevant in developed agriculture. What makes the 385 valuable is how thoroughly it delivers usable power without unnecessary complexity. 85 horsepower handles serious farming, 4-bottom plows, 8-row planters, medium combines, substantial hay equipment, while remaining accessible to average farmers. The 4-cylinder diesel uses indirect injection and conservative ratings that prioritize longevity over peak performance. The gear transmission employs robust construction that survives abuse, while the hydraulic systems provide adequate capacity for contemporary implements. Massey Ferguson's engineers designed the 385 for operations where tractors work long hours under heavy loads without access to sophisticated maintenance facilities, resulting in components oversized for their applications and capable of withstanding neglect that would destroy more delicate equipment. The 385's popularity in South Asian agriculture created enormous installed populations and robust parts supply chains. Used examples appear regularly in global markets at prices reflecting supply abundance, typically $8,000 to $18,000, depending on condition, hours, and geographic location. The tractor suits diversified farming operations, medium-scale hay producers, livestock farms, and applications requiring proven reliability without modern tractor pricing. The 385 won't turn heads, but it will complete decades of service, while fancier equipment has cycled through multiple owners. The tractor's fuel efficiency impresses farmers accustomed to larger equipment, with the 4-cylinder diesel consuming significantly less fuel than 6-cylinder tractors of comparable power output. Number 3. Massey Ferguson 240. Compact tractors that deliver genuine agricultural capability rather than glorified lawn care represent rare finds, and the Massey Ferguson 240 stands among the best. Produced from 1976 through 1999, the 240 features a 2.5-liter, 3-cylinder diesel, producing 50 horsepower through an 8-speed gear transmission. This tractor's modest dimensions conceal surprising capability that made it popular worldwide for small to medium farming operations. What makes the 240 legendary is its reputation for indestructibility combined with remarkable fuel efficiency. The 3-cylinder Perkins diesel runs seemingly forever with minimal maintenance, achieving fuel economy that larger tractors cannot approach. 50 horsepower proves adequate for substantial work: 3-bottom plows, 6-row cultivators, small hay equipment, loader applications, while the compact size allows maneuvering in tight spaces. The simple mechanical construction means farmers can maintain and repair 240s using basic tools and salvaged parts. The tractor's design philosophy prioritized function over form, creating equipment that worked reliably rather than equipment that looked impressive sitting in showrooms. The 240's production, spanning over 2 decades, created massive populations, ensuring parts availability and used market presence. Examples appear regularly at auctions, farm sales, and dealer lots at prices ranging from $5,000 to $12,000, depending on condition and hours. Collectors prize pristine restored 240s, but working examples with original paint provide genuine value for small farmers, hobby operations, and applications where reliability and economy trump modern features. The 240 proves that sometimes the best tractor is the simplest one that keeps working year after year. Number 2, Ford 8N. No tractor influenced American agriculture more profoundly than the Ford 8N, and few remain as relevant 7 decades after production ended. Built from 1947 through 1952, the 8N featured a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder gasoline engine producing 27 horsepower through a 4-speed manual transmission. This tractor's simplicity, affordability, and versatility transformed farming by making mechanization accessible to average farmers, rather than just wealthy operations. Henry Ford's vision of bringing affordable machinery to small farms reached its pinnacle with the 8N, which sold in numbers that dwarfed all competitors and fundamentally changed American agriculture's character. What made the 8N revolutionary was how thoroughly Henry Ford applied automobile manufacturing techniques to tractor production. Assembly line construction slashed costs, allowing Ford to price 8Ns at levels ordinary farmers could afford. The tractor featured innovative hydraulics controlled by a revolutionary 3-point hitch system that Harry Ferguson designed, creating implement draft control that improved efficiency dramatically. The overhead valve engine provided adequate power while achieving remarkable reliability through simple, robust construction. Ford's engineers eliminated every unnecessary component and simplified every system, creating a tractor that average farmers could maintain using basic tools and common sense. Ford built over 500,000 8Ns during its 5-year production run, creating populations that ensure parts availability and used market presence today. The 8N's mechanical simplicity means farmers can maintain them using basic tools and skills, while the tractor's modest size suits modern hobby farms, small acreages, and applications where larger equipment proves impractical. Used 8Ns range from $2,000 for rough project tractors to over $10,000 for fully restored show-quality examples. Working original condition 8Ns typically sell for $4,000 to $6,000, representing exceptional value for buyers needing proven reliability in compact packages. The tractor's cultural significance transcends practical considerations. Owning an 8N connects farmers to agricultural history while providing equipment that remains genuinely useful for light farm work, landscaping, and property maintenance. Number 1. John Deere 4020. The John Deere 4020 stands as the single best used tractor you can buy today, combining legendary reliability, excellent parts availability, and enduring value that transcends mere specifications. Produced from 1963 through 1972, the 4020 featured a 6.6-liter 6-cylinder diesel, producing 95 power takeoff horsepower. This tractor came standard with the Synchro range transmission, offering 8 forward and 2 reverse speeds, with power shift optional for farmers wanting hydraulic shifting capability. The 4020 represented John Deere's commitment to building equipment that prioritized long-term value over short-term cost savings, creating tractors that justified their premium prices through decades of reliable service. What makes the 4020 legendary is how completely it delivered on John Deere's promise of quality, reliability, and value. The 6-cylinder diesel featured conservative ratings and robust construction that ensured decades of service. Farmers routinely accumulated 15,000 hours, equivalent to 25 years of average use, before requiring major overhauls. The Synchro range transmission allowed on-the-go shifting within each range, while the power shift option provided full hydraulic shifting years before competitors offered comparable technology. The hydraulic system delivered ample capacity for contemporary implements, while maintaining reliability that became John Deere's trademark. Every component, from the cast-iron engine block to the forged steel transmission gears to the robust rear axle, reflected engineering philosophy that prioritized longevity over cost reduction. The 4020 dominated American row crop farming throughout the 1960s and 70s, proving itself across millions of acres and countless applications. Its 95 horsepower suited the era's typical farm scale perfectly, adequate for 4-row planters, 4-bottom plows, medium combines, and substantial hay equipment, while remaining economical for smaller tasks. The open operator station, while Spartan by modern standards, offered excellent visibility and intuitive controls that made long days tolerable. Optional factory cabs improved comfort for operators willing to pay extra for weather protection. The tractor's weight distribution and wheelbase length provided stability when pulling heavy implements, while maintaining enough agility for row crop cultivation work that demanded precision. John Deere built over 184,000 4020s during its 9-year production run, creating populations that ensure parts availability and used market presence today. The tractor's legendary status means pristine restored examples command premium prices approaching $50,000 at auctions. But working 4020s with original paint and reasonable hours sell for $15,000 to $30,000, depending on condition, hours, and geographic location. Those prices reflect genuine value. Buyers acquire tractors proven capable of decades more service while benefiting from John Deere's unmatched parts support and dealer network. The active collector community and a robust restoration industry ensure that even tractors needing significant work can be rebuilt economically, creating investment potential alongside practical utility. The 4020's versatility suits contemporary small to medium farming operations perfectly. Modern farms may run larger equipment for primary field work, but 4020s excel at secondary tasks: cultivation, hay operations, running grain carts, pulling wagons, operating augers and conveyors. The tractor's modest fuel consumption and low maintenance costs make it economical for applications where newer equipment proves overkill. The mechanical simplicity means farmers can maintain 4020s themselves rather than depending on dealers for repairs, requiring specialized computers and tools. The absence of electronics, emission systems, and computerized engine management eliminates failure modes that plague modern tractors, while the availability of rebuild kits and replacement parts ensures that worn components can be renewed indefinitely. The cultural significance of the 4020 transcends practical considerations. This tractor represents an era when equipment was built to last rather than designed for planned obsolescence. It embodies values that defined American agriculture: quality, reliability, durability, and integrity. Buying a 4020 means acquiring a piece of agricultural history that still delivers genuine utility 7 decades after the first examples rolled off Waterloo assembly lines. The tractor proves that sometimes the best equipment isn't the newest or fanciest. It's the machinery that simply refuses to quit working. The 4020's enduring popularity validates the philosophy that well-engineered equipment built from quality materials and designed for serviceability creates value that appreciates rather than depreciates over time, making it not just the best used tractor available today, but potentially the smartest equipment investment a farmer can make. These 12 tractors represent the best used equipment available today, machines that combine proven reliability with affordable pricing and parts availability that keeps them running indefinitely. From compact utilities to row crop workhorses, from American classics to rugged imports, these tractors prove that smart buying beats new equipment every time. Which of these legends would you add to your fleet? Drop your choice in the comments, and if you value proven reliability over showroom flash, hit subscribe for more stories about equipment that actually works, rather than just looks impressive sitting in the shed.